Breaking news, Nebraska is getting close to hiring Phil Simpson to be the team's outside linebackers coach. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction and why I believe this might be the best news yet for the Husker offseason. So really quick, I am fired up about this news. We'll get into it. Make sure to hit that like button if you're fired up too. And really quick, I post daily Nebraska football content. The channel has been blowing up recently. We are getting so close to 8,000 subs. So if you're a diehard Husker fan and you want breaking news content, talking about your favorite team, make sure to subscribe. You will be thanking yourself that you did. But without further ado, let's get into it. Going over this edition, it was announced about an hour ago that Nebraska is looking to hire Phil Simpson to be the team's outside linebackers coach. Now, if that name sounds familiar, it should. He was with the Huskers in 2023 in Matt Rhule's original staff as a defensive analyst, then went over to Florida State for 1 year in the exact same role and will be going back to Nebraska. So not a lot of people are giving this move the amount of respect that it deserves. You know, Phil Simpson, first off, is a great coach. He has an extensive history as a successful high school coach in Florida. He was actually the head coach at Homestead, which is where Cortez Mills went. And again, he was very successful there, developed Cortez Mills. But here's the thing that I really like about Phil Simpson. He's arguably the best recruiter Nebraska's had over the last 5 years. And he was only at Nebraska for 1 year in 2023. And because of him, Nebraska built back Flo-Braska, brought a bunch of high-quality Florida guys to this team. You know, Ja'Cory Barney would not be here if it weren't for Phil Simpson. Larry Tarver would not be here if it weren't for Phil Simpson. Amari Sanders would not be here if it weren't for Phil Simpson. Vincent Shavers might not be here if it weren't for Phil Simpson. Willis McGahee might not be here if it weren't for Phil Simpson. I don't think it should be understated how good of a recruiter this guy specifically is in the state of Florida. He knows everybody. He knows all the high school coaches in that state. He knows a lot of the young talent. He's been around the block, whether it's in South Florida, Central Florida, North Florida. He's been around that state. He knows where to recruit, and he knows how to pick up guys there. So that's why I'm pumped up about this move, because Philip Simpson was arguably our best recruiter in that 2024 class. We did not have him for the 2025 class, and it showed. We still got some good talent from Florida. Obviously got Cortez Mills, but it wasn't like that 2024 class. It's going to be up now because of getting him back in this class or getting him back on this staff. We're going to have a lot of good recruits from the Florida area visit Nebraska and probably commit to Nebraska. So that's why I'm fired up about this move. This guy is an elite recruiter. He's an elite recruiter specifically in Florida, Georgia, around those states, and he's really going to bring Flo-Braska back. So again, he was with the Huskers in 2023, went over to Florida State for 1 year in that exact same defensive analyst role, quality conditioning and whatnot, and will go back to Nebraska. They made a point of emphasis to get that boy back. They said, hey, Florida State, you stole our defensive coordinator, you stole our defensive line coach. We're going to steal at least one coach from you. We'll bring Philip Simpson, one of our best recruiters ever, back to the team. So people aren't talking about this as much as they should. Philip Simpson is a straight dog, great recruiter, and this is going to be huge for Nebraska this offseason. We're going to see the implications right away because this guy's going to go to work, and he's going to get a lot of ties there in Florida. So, all right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Nebraska getting set to hire Philip Simpson to be outside linebackers coach, but I don't want you guys to remember that. I just want you to remember that he is a phenomenal recruiter. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go be good, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.